Hi YouTube, how are you guys doing? I hope you guys are enjoying this Jupiter in Capricorn transit. Now, this is a more personal video that I'm doing regarding this Jupiter and Capricorn transit because I'm definitely affected greatly by this Jupiter in Capricorn transit because I have Saturn in Capricorn. Already, the transit has already started kicking in really intense because of all the energy that is in Capricorn already. We have Saturn, we have Pluto, we have Ceres, we have Venus, we have Eros, and now Jupiter is there. So a lot of energy is going around restructuring things already too. You can probably feel at work, some of you guys are getting some restructuring is happening. At home, you can feel there's restructuring happening. Even in your town, your city, your government, anyone that is in power or over you, limitations, those things are kind of beginning to kind of squeeze and crunch. Even with me here, being a content creator, a YouTuber, there are changes happening within this system, within the world of the internet and how we actually make our money. So I really wanted to talk about this transit to those of you that are trying to do something and you feel like you're in a space or an environment that is kind of like pushing you or squeezing you in to actually conform or go with the status quo. I do a lot of readings, astrology readings and chart readings. And I also always look at how the readings of my clients and my life are being intercepted and being interpreted because that person found me and wanted to do a reading with me for a reason. There are so many other wonderful astrologers out there that are online, and they chose to come to me for a reading. So I always look at that as a receptive energy. We're sharing energy. So this video really has to deal with just in unfairness and bullying. Donna Cunningham talked about this. Donna Cunningham is a famous astrologer. She passed away, rest in peace to her, but she did speak about the transit of Capricorn, just Pluto moving through Capricorn, and how that would be really bringing out a lot of bullying, a lot of controlling, a lot of power dynamics happening, a lot of just unfairness in our whole just world. Because you see, when you look at Capricorn, it is the world kind of access because Capricorn is the midheaven. It's the highest point of the chart. It is, where you see the highest achievement of that person. And with all these energies in the sign of Capricorn, and these are generational energies, Pluto, Saturn, with all of these energies now in Capricorn, it really allows us to now see authority differently. It allows us to see people differently that we viewed as authority. It also allows you to see yourself differently as the authority in your world. You begin to start to look at the energy of Capricorn as the authority in the world, in your world. So the limitations also too, like what can you do, what can't you do, what are your limitations? Example, like me, I know that I'm not a jogger. I don't really like to jog. I run out of breath quick. That's my limitation. So I sprint. Sprinting is something that I would rather do than jogging. Not saying that you're not able to do it, but the body, it has its limits. Each person has their limitations. So let's talk about the overall spectrum of Capricorn in itself. Capricorn rules the body. The physical body rules this physical world. So with this transiting in all these Capricorn energies, right, all these planets in Capricorn energy, it's really about how do you control your energy, your physical body, and the energy that your physical body contains inside of it, all the energies, from your mind to your emotions to your spirit when it comes to Capricorn. So just I'm going in and out because I really do feel like this transit has to do with authority. I'm saying this also from my own experience. From the moment, literally just happened maybe 2 days ago, as soon as Jupiter moved into Capricorn, I was there was a situation that allowed this transit to manifest in a really interesting way for me, and that's law enforcement, where I had to deal with law enforcement in a very Capricornish manner. And it was very embarrassing for the law enforcement officers and for myself that I had to be the authority when they are supposed to be the ones that are the authority in this world. They are supposed to be the ones that are naturally watching and observing and protecting people. That's their job. And I had to be the authority with police officers because of ridiculous reasons. And this shows me a lot as this energy was manifesting, as this was happening with me. I was able to see how much authority and how much lack of authority there is in our present and just our present environment and our and overall culture. If you find that there's a lot of just it, people are not doing their jobs, basically. Like, they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing in the most righteous way. Capricorn rules that too. So you can find that there's going to be a lot of just restructuring of the things that need to be restructuring, but also remember that the control dynamic is here with Capricorn too. Capricorn likes to be in control of the body. It likes to be control of anything that allows it control over it as well. So if you think about this transit in terms of how do you become your own authority in your realm, in your world, this transit will really assist you a lot more. What's another way that I can express this? Jupiter and Capricorn, teamwork, team building, working together with other people. You may find that you have more of an initiative to go out and meet people that are more like-minded, that want to build, want to create, want to progress like you as well. You can find that you are looking for more ambitious pursuits with your business. You may also want to use this transit as a way to restructurize your home. When I say restructurize your home, I mean for those of you that ever wanted to have a business in your home, that ever wanted to do something at home, this would be a great opportunity for you to do that. I'm definitely taking advantage of this transit to use that for my cream company that I'm launching. All these things come into play with Jupiter and Capricorn, because Capricorn is really about the development of the moon. The moon is more about the things that nurture you, so Capricorn gives that food to the things that that nurtures you. It's able to feed that energy. So what's another way that you can look at this transit is return of the father and return of the great mother. Now, how do I mean when I say looking at the great mother and the great father? It's meaning, like I said, return of authority. For some of you guys, you may be a little older, so you may be more so returning of yourself to yourself. So you may find that some of you, no matter what age you are, that there is more of a calling for you to step up and that role. You may find some of you that are even a little bit younger, there's more of a calling for you to do things to better your life, or you may meet people or Capricornish people or older people or younger people even, because you can learn something from anyone, to be honest with you, with Jupiter and Capricorn and just Capricorn transits. It's really about more the master. What are you learning from people that have mastered a craft that you want or a thing that you want? Even if it's emotions, if it's something in the logical world, you're going to be attracting or gravitating that energy to you. The energy of the universe will be giving you the opportunity to attract those kind of things into your life. Another thing with Capricorn that I would say is be careful to not be too rigid. Allow space and time for your mind to explore and grow. This transit is a long transit because Capricorn is a very slow sign to mature. So if you find that it's taking you a lot longer to do the things that you want to do, take your time. Don't rush. We have so much energy in Capricorn that this is just going to be more like I would say more soil and water to to the seed that you're planting, so that it's well guarded, that you're making sure there's enough sunlight to nurture whatever it is that you're trying to build with this next transit for the next year. It's very important. Excuse it, they're doing construction in the building. So if you hear like all that other stuff, that's just because of the construction that they're doing in the building. So this is my take really more so about that. I also wanted to do just I wanted to explain a way that the Jupiter and Capricorn transit can come out in your life. Some of you guys could be adding family members into your adding people into your family, meaning new babies, adoptions, all these different things come into the realm of Capricorn, because as an astrologer, you're climbing up to the top, and the top is Capricorn. This energy is the highest of the chart. So when you think about that, think about elevation with this transit. Think about how can you elevate your circumstances? How can you elevate your life? How can you elevate your business? How can you elevate your health, your body, your family, your friends? Capricorn is about building. Remember that, building. And if you have to tear some things down during this transit to start over to build, that will be very, very apparent, and it'll be made very clear to you the things that you need and the things you don't need with this transit. Okay, enough of my ranting. That's all I wanted to say. If you like what I'm saying and you would like to book a reading with me to see how this personally affects you in your life with this transit, you can check out my website, aquilaastrology.com, or you can email me at aquilaastrology@gmail.com to get a personal, in-depth look at how Jupiter will be influencing you for the next year. Or if you just want a reading, a tarot reading, or a regular astrology reading, I'll be so happy to do that as well. All right, guys, so enjoy this, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.